Gender, gender, gender. What a balance brought by God for procreation. Not only a physical thing but reality. Before he